Gotta find our way into Reggie's office. Figure out what his code is to the safe. That way we can get the information. The info we need. If it'll load. If it decides to behave. There we go. Alrighty. So, assuming his office is back here. Killer, you waiting out here for me? You waiting to kill me? No? Oh, but that door just went right past me. Okay. Checked by this. Oh, no, nothing I can read. Thought that was new. Thought it might have been something I could, like, read or something. Don't need you. Can't just drop it. Like I set it somewhere. There. Is there anything? No. Wasn't even anything in the garbage. Doesn't even let me sprint. Let me run. It's a horror game. Why wouldn't you let me run? Makes no sense. Running and horror games go hand to hand, man. Alright. Private. Assuming this is his office. Back of the area. First aid to the injured. St. Gabriel's Hospital, Gallows Creek. Goes to Reginald Scott. Can't interact with any of those. I want to believe. Peggy, I made it.
You there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I can't figure out how to get into this stupid safe.
No worries. We still have a little time. Reggie writes almost everything somewhere. I'd recommend you start reading.
I'll have a look around. You're probably right. I'll let you know when I find something, or don't.
Something like a way to. There we go. And sightings, number 75 UFO over Park, 12:45 a.m., 18:10:80, clear sky. Don't think that's gonna help. Set that there. Sticky note. Clive, if you're reading this, stop stealing my post-it notes. Best boss. Whoops. That's a sturdy cup. Didn't even break. And what's this? Taste of Mexico. Oh, it's a receipt. Taste of Mexico must be like the name of the place. That doesn't help either. You know, Reggie keeps his desk very messy. Should really organize somewhat. The future is now. No sticky note. Acts forever. Need to write pitch document. Good title. Bring back original protag and villain. Sure, why not? That gave me the like grabby icon there.
I need a 4-digit code.
That's what I'm looking for. And the UFO stuff. Nothing under the desk. Ask Jenny where those tapes are. It's been weeks now. Overdue. Four-digit code. Overdue isn't a four-digit code. That's just not stealing. This one had a birthday right now. That was a receipt. I guess it could be a time, maybe day, like month, day, or month, year, maybe. Please insert floppy disk. Got a floppy disk? Okay. Pizza delivery killer who kills with a pizza cutter. Free slice on me, terrifying. There is never any pizza. What happened to the original delivery guy? Maybe write him in as the final girl's boyfriend. Protagonist is college student Megan, surnamed Follow. She's smart, beautiful, resourceful, and lactose intolerant. Amplifies the divide between her and the pizza killer. Takes place on 11/7. Very important date for the town. Great Goose Gathering event where a large number of geese appear suddenly and save the town from starvation. Try to link this into the greater story. Need to kill off Megan's support network throughout the movie, like Acts 3, but even scarier. But partner with Ponte's Pizza for the launch. 110 orders just received a pizza cutter and tickets to the movie. So what he said is, could this possibly be it? Is it the date, 11/7? Is that what we want? Try. 11/07?
Nice.
Ayo, we so good. What's this? Hint, very important date. Oh. Well, I didn't need that hint. I solved it without the hint. Helps that a guy was like, hey, but still. John Hedges. Alright, let's go ahead and just grab these out now. Karen Lawson. Forrest Nash. That's me. Bradley Carter. Peggy Weaver. Definitely doing Peggy first. I want to know all about Peggy. She could still be the killer. Or at least helping the killer. Barbara Albright. Alright. Oh, that's not in there anymore. Okay. Let's learn about Peggy. Hello? Computer? Game? Why isn't my game just freeze up? My game's not responding. Interesting. Oh, do I have things downloading? They might have started up. That might be why. Too much for the computer to handle. Yep, it's not responding. Oh, here we go. Okay. Well, let me check real quick. Steam. Yep, it's got the downloads going. We can go ahead and pause. Now is not the time to be downloading 123 gigabytes. We can do that another time. Alright. What? We can't put it in? Is it because the other floppy is still in there? Do I need to, like, eject it? Ah, there we go. There we go. I figured it out. It only took me a minute. It's fine. Something about Miss Peggy.
Peggy, I think Reggie's on to you and Karen.
Job title,
Bring
date of
those little
birth.
drink umbrellas into work for a while.
What? Why are you reading my file? You need to find someone who can help Casey. We already know I can't.
Because
Time.
I want to know about you.
We need to focus on possible candidates.
You're
Answer
possible.
this later.
Never seen somebody gel with everybody as quickly as Peggy has. Her, Karen, Barbara, and Barbara have really become a little family already. Maybe we need to run this station on girl power. Hopefully it's cheaper than electricity. Sometimes I wonder if Peggy secretly wants her own show. She hasn't been shy about getting involved in the calls on the screen. Sometimes it feels as though Forrest could just leave for a coffee mid-call and nobody would know. Ooh, damn. Peggy and Karen have missed another work event, this time first aid training, because of their training sessions. Their collection of cocktail parasols grows after each session. Why are they doing training sessions at a bar? Because they're not doing training sessions? Doy. All that told me is that Peggy likes to skip work and drink. That's all that told me about. Wasn't really much information. Nothing juicy. Whoa. Yes, I was banging on the window. Was it the door? Are you out here? Fight you. That's what I thought. Trying to scare me. Barbara is really getting on well with all the staff here. Everybody gave her great feedback at our last review. I get the feeling there's something going on with her and Brad. Called a hunch. Barbara got another cat recently. She must have at least 5 now. Daisy, Murphy, Penelope, Freddie, and Lord Winston. I'll need to monitor productivity going forward. The cat photos are a big distraction for the rest of the team. Barbara laughed when I told her about the concept for my new horror script. I don't care what she thinks. A story about an alien egg at the center of the earth set to hatch on February 30th is a great idea. Why else would we avoid having a February 30th? Because something crazy would happen, that's why. We just solved mysteries. That's why there's not that many days in February. Because they don't want the bad thing to happen, thus causing even more bad things to happen. It's like if you do a bad thing on that bad day, then a bad thing happens, you know? Just bad, 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 bad. Alright, who's next? Whoever this is. Karen Lawson. Just reading about all the ladies first. Job title, senior producer. Ooh. Karen has really stepped up her duties in recent months. She has fully taken on Hamish's show alongside the Timberline twins ever since Wes left. Hopefully she doesn't get any ideas about being paid double. Karen has started mentoring Peggy. I think this will be really good for Peggy. They are even doing team building training getaways to improve efficiency. Update. I'm starting to suspect that these producer training getaways are being strategically timed. They're now both Miss Secret Santa first aid training and Teddy Gallows Jr. station visit. Yeah, because, trainings are important. You gotta make sure trainings are done, duh. You can't, go missing a training because you gotta do something like first aid training. That's crazy. John Hutchins. Who's he around here? He's a newsreader. His job title is a newsreader. He just reads the news all day, comes in, reads the news, then clocks out. John refused to engage with the first aid trainer during the course. I know he was a war medic, but it was station policy to send everybody regardless. John apparently has a bunch of medical equipment in his home that he procured from the military at the end of his service. Is that legal? Do I need to report him? Spoke to John again about eating the free samples that Brad gets sent for his reviews. He said he'd stop, but he said that the last 3 times too. Is it un-American to reprimand a war vet? Good question. But I mean, if all he's doing is eating free samples, I mean, he's not harming anybody, so I'm sure it's fine. Like, you don't need to really put that much thought into it. People start getting hurt in whatever way because of it, then yeah, reprimand them. The food critic, Bradley Carter. When I hired Brad as our station's food critic, people said I was crazy. We only have 3 takeout places and a diner. What's the point? To them I say, you can't be afraid to explore the darkest reaches of the unknown. Or Henderson. Bradley and Barbara seemed to be spending an awful lot of time together. I didn't realize she was so interested in Brad's work. Maybe I should join one of their after-work meetings sometimes. I've always wanted to learn more about food. I don't think you want to be joining in on those meetings. Pretty sure there's not a whole lot of, business talk happening. Brad and Barbara ended up missing most of the first aid training session. Brad made a joke about practicing mouth-to-mouth, and Barbara got really upset and stormed off. The joke wasn't that bad. The joke is that it's not a joke. Man, Reggie needs to, pick up on these cues a little bit more. He's not exactly the best. Alright, one more. Nash Forrest. Me.
Get a load of this, Peggy. Apparently, I'm a lone wolf type.
Forrest, what are you doing? We don't have time for this. We have a man literally dying on the line, and we're more interested in you.
You're right, I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates.
Alright.
Shouldn't have read both. We're in a hurry.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
John. I think John is one that we want because he didn't really skip out on the trainings, right? John refused to engage. Yeah, he's a medical guy. Yeah, I think John is the one we want. Hey, yeah, I got it. I think I know who to call.
I think I know who our best bet is to help Casey and Jason.
All right, good work. Who should I... Hello? Is anybody there? Please pick up.
Casey, I'm here. What's wrong?
Jason started going pale.
And do the call from the monitor.
They're up everywhere. What's happening? What do I do?
Yeah, Booze earlier. He's going into shock. Peggy, what did the nurse say? He's going into shock.
It sounds like he's going into shock. Casey, just stay calm. It's going to be okay.
But the breathing seems to slow down. Did I mess up? Jason, I'm sorry.
Casey, calm down. You've done everything right. I need you to listen to me, okay? For Jason.
What did the nurse say to do about shock?
Elevate Jason's wound. Elevate Jason's legs. Elevate the legs.
I need you to elevate Jason's legs. We need to get the blood flowing to his vital organs.
Yes.
Got it. Jason, stay with me. I'm just gonna move you. This might hurt. Okay. I propped his legs up on some boxes. I'm looking at my notes. We need to get Jason as warm and comfortable as possible.
Got
Do you
coats?
have anything you could use nearby, Casey? Yeah. I still have some laundry next to me. I'll wrap him in some blankets. Just give me a second. Sorry.
Don't go moving them too much.
Should I get him new ones? Or, oh God.
Place bandages. Apply an additional bandage. Ooh, I can't remember what it was. Shit. Apply additional
Don't remove
bandage.
the bandage. Apply another one on top of it. Do you still have something you can use?
I've used the rest of the laundry to keep him warm, so I'll use my jacket. I can always get a new one. I'll fix his bandage and get him warm. Hold on, please.
Come on, Casey, you can do it. We're not gonna let someone else die.
Sorry. I'm done. You're gonna be okay, Jason. Just relax now, okay? Forrest, I'm scared. He's not doing well. Is he gonna?
It's gonna be fine. Be strong for Jason. Be strong for him.
I need you to be strong for Jason. Sit with him and reassure him that everything's gonna be okay. Okay?
Okay. Please. I can't give him what he needs. Please, help. I can't lose him. All right, Forrest, we need to hurry. Jason,
Doing what I can.
well. You said you knew who to call earlier?
Yes.
Who was it?
It's John.
We need to call John Hedges. He lives on Nancy Drive. He didn't really participate in the first aid training, but he's a former war medic. He's probably the most trained person we have.
Really? I never
More trained than what a CPR class would do.
Yeah, and according to Reggie's notes, John keeps all of his old equipment at his house. He's something of a hoarder.
All right. What's his number?
5407.
Okay. Thank God I didn't actually have to give
Calling
a
now.
number.
Let's hope he picks.
Who the hell is this calling me? What time is it?
John, it's Forrest Nash here at KFAM. We have an emergency and we need your help.
Forrest? If this is a work emergency, then it can wait until the goddamn morning. Just leave me a note like everybody else.
Medical emergency. Someone's been stabbed. Whistling man's back.
A man has been stabbed by the Whistling Man, or... Never mind. He's lost a lot of blood, and he's passed out. We need you to help him.
The Whistling Man? What kind of joke is this?
John, we're not kidding. A man is gonna die if we don't help him right now.
Seriously? I haven't been called on for over 10 years.
Come on, John. You can do it.
His condition.
He's at 25 Nancy Drive. I think we got his friend to stem the bleeding, but he's gone into shock. He's passed out right now.
You say he was stabbed? Do you know the extent of his injuries?
From what we were told, he has 2 major stab wounds. One to the stomach and one to the leg. The knife is still in his leg, and the stomach wound is open.
Understood. Let me grab a few supplies and I'll head right over. Damned if he dies on my watch.
Come on, John. You can do it.
Let him know you're on your way.
Good luck.
Hello, Casey. Are you there? How are we doing?
Bad. Jason seemed really weak and then just started thrashing.
Oh, how is he now? Are you hurt? Are you
He was
hurt?
thrashing around. Did he hurt you in any way? Or are you okay?
I'm fine, but Jason passed out. Please tell me you found someone to help.
Yes.
Casey, help is on the way. My colleague will be there soon.
You hear that, Jason? Someone is coming. You're gonna be just fine. Just hold on for me, okay? Just hold on. Come on.
Hello, Casey. This is John Hedges. I'm here about Jason. Please let me in.
Let you in? Wait, what?
Guessing that's Jason there.
Thought you guys were outside.
Forrest, Peggy, don't
be all right.
Me
And with
too.
that, the show moves on. We're sending our best wishes to Jason.
Doing the show on the intercom.
Well, after all that excitement, I think we could use some music.
Come back upstairs when you're ready.
Oh, I'm on my way. I don't want to be in Reggie's office no more. These just bathrooms.
I'm not getting in there tonight.
Yeah. Oh, assuming those are just bathrooms. Do, do, do. Nothing happening outside? No? Seem to be good. Still can't do nothing with the upstairs door. Okay. Dead air is a crime, Forrest. I know it's a crime. Doing what I can. Oh. See the door? Just close all the way. Stop going. Stop being a both-way door. It's just weird.
Come on, Forrest. Put some music on already.
Play whatever's on here. Whatever's
Here
there.
comes one of my favorites.
It's getting pretty late. This might be your last break for the night, so try to enjoy it.
Oh boy.
Give me
Getting
a
to
buzz
the
when you
home
wanna go back
stretch.
on air.
You guys ready for the home stretch? Wait. No, that's not what I want. No. Oh, there it was. Say again. Are you guys ready for the home stretch? Alright, let's do this.
Let's roll.
You got it. We've got another call coming through, too.
Of course there is. It's always a call coming through.
Welcome back to 189.16, The Scream. I believe we have another caller on the line. How are you tonight, caller?
Forrest, it's me, Roller Ricky.
Hey,
Oh,
Ricky.
and Maxie's here too.
Good to hear from you. What's on your mind? Are you okay? Good to hear from you.
Good to hear from you again. How are you both doing?
Oh, we're good, man. Thanks to you. You're like our guardian angel.
That wouldn't be a bad look for you, Forrest. A little white wing halo number? Maybe something for the K-Fam Halloween party.
All right, everyone, let's calm down. Ricky, I'm just glad we could help you and Maxie.
Is
Right?
there anything
I would've
else we
been
can help
sad
you
if
with,
they
Ricky?
died.
Actually, I think I have some info that might help you.
Oh? Really?
What's that?
You see, man, me and Jason know each other.
You know each other?
Yeah, we went to Gallows High and played on the football team together. He was a gnarly offensive linesman, and I was our star wide receiver. Runner Ricky, they called me.
All right,
Mhm.
and what does that have to do with tonight?
Well, because George, the guy who drowned, he was on our team too.
Okay. Keep talking. Tell me about him. What?
Tell me about him. What was George like?
I didn't know him for long, man. Sad to say. We had our first team party on the night he drowned. He seemed like such a good dude.
Ricky, were you there when George drowned?
No, man. Once the party turned, I beat feet out of there. Man, I remember George and his girl there. There was a whole lot of love, man. I could
He had a
see it.
girl. Tell me about her. What was her name?
Ricky, please. What was her name?
I never got her name, man. He just called her Bean. I didn't really know her before. or
Wonder if
see her
that might
after
be
that.
Dawn.
What did she look like?
Whatever her
Please,
name
Tell
is.
us anything you remember.
I just remember a pretty girl, man. I'm sorry.
Ricky, you said the party didn't last long. What happened?
And before it turned.
We were just having a good time, and then the next thing I knew, everyone was running for their life. I looked up and saw a goddamn whistling man in the trees.
Whistling man in the
And I
trees.
never ran so fast in my life. I ran straight home. Didn't know about George until next morning at school.
I'm guessing it was whistling night, wasn't it? That the whistling man was just another kid.
Yeah. I don't know how George died, but I always felt like if anyone deserved to die that night, it should have been me. And
What? Why would it be you? That's horrible. Maybe if you had it. Let's not say that. That totally puts, like, blame on him. We're not
It
doing that.
wasn't your fault.
Ricky's
You're not a bad
amazing.
person.
I know that now, ma'am. It took a long time to learn, but yeah. Just thought I'd tell you all what I know.
Thank you, Ricky.
This helps. Thank you.
It does?
You got it, man.
Kinda.
Anyway, I think it's time for me and Maxie to free up your phone lines. Thanks for listening, man. I'll let you to it.
Night, Ricky. All right, folks. Looks like we got a new lead in the case. If anyone has any info about this mysterious being, please call in.
If she was
The
George's
mystery
girlfriend back
being.
then, she's probably in her mid to late 30s now.
Yeah, which means it could be that Dawn
Oh, we have
lady.
another call coming in, but hang on.
What?
What's up, Peggy?
Peggy.
Peggy?
You're gonna want to take this call off the air. Just do it.
All right, folks. It's time for another track.
Why'd she kind of
One to help us
chuckle
sit
there?
back and relax.
That's weird.
We'll be right back after this.
I don't like that she had a little chuckle there.
I hope this is good news, Peggy. Who have we got?
Find out for yourself on line 1.
Is it gonna be Monty? Oh lord.
Hello?
Forrest! I'm
Oh,
glad I got
Leslie.
back.
Okay, cool.
Sounds like it's been a busy night, huh?
Surprise! It's Leslie, our 911 operator, leading the charge from Henderson to come save us. It's so good to hear from you. Are you okay?
We're doing okay. Sarah and I are both happy to be headed back home.
We're happy to have you too. Wait, Sarah?
Oh, yeah, I mean Deputy Martinez. Anyway,
No.
we got back to the radio range a little while ago. We've been listening in, but haven't been able to get through until now.
Okay. It's been a long night, so help is on the way. It's been a long
Ever
night.
since you found Sheriff Matthews, it's only gotten worse. It's been a long night.
Well, it shouldn't be too much longer now. I'm glad I got through here. I wanted to let you all know what's going on. I made it to Henderson. Turns out somebody had cut the phone lines, and they had no idea what was happening. After
Sounds
I
about
told them,
right.
Well, their sheriff sent a goddamn squad back with me to stop this.
That's great news. That's crazy about the phone lines, though. Do you think the whistling man cut them?
Of
I
course.
think so. I don't know how he...
Would the accomplice.
How the whistling man did it. But that doesn't matter right now. Listen, we're coming in hot, but we need your help. I know Gallows Creek isn't a big town, but if we don't know where the whistling man is, we can't get him. Her. That's where you come in.
Okay. Haven't we helped enough? What do you need? Gallows Creek is too big. It's kind of tiny, but I guess for you guys
You can
it's
count on
big.
us. What do you need?
It might be a long shot, but here goes. The whistling man already called up a few times. I bet she calls again. We're still a little ways out of town, so if she calls, stall her. Buy as much time as you can for us to get in. And while you're talking to her, try to figure out where she is. We'll be listening in, so once her location is known, we'll head straight there and end this nightmare.
I'll do my best.
Fast.
I know you will. Heck, I can see the headlines now. Forrest Nash's interview of a lifetime. Anyway, I'll radio the other cars and tell them the plan is a go. Hopefully the next time I see you, it'll be with our killer behind bars. Take care now.
Well, I mean,
See you
seeing
soon,
as how
Leslie.
you're leading the charge,
God, it
I
seems
hope
like
I
this is
see you
almost over.
before
We're
then.
nearly through this.
Let's get back on the air. I hope you're right. I don't think it's going to be that easy.
That's nice to think, Peggy, but I don't reckon Don is gonna give up without a fight.
She
Right?
probably won't give up without a fight, no. But neither will we. Now, let's get you back into the arena, champ. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
Alright.
Bringing you back live now.
Let's do this.
Back to the Scream with me, Forrest Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next caller, I just want to say...
Is it lit up?
It's
Oh,
almost
I guess we do have a
over
call.
now.
I
Let's
mean,
bring in our next caller.
the lines aren't lit up. There's only one. Only one person's calling. We're
Evening,
fine.
caller. This is Forrest Nash.
Hello, Forrest. This is John Hedges. I'm here with Casey. I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
John, is he gonna be okay?
He's a fighter. He'll be fine. We've got him stabilized and resting in a bed. We're preparing to move him to the hospital.
Thank you.
Yay!
If you hadn't been there, then... God, I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of course, Casey. We're just happy he's okay.
John, Casey, you two did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
Is this Forrest?
Sounds just like John. Feeling okay? The one and only.
It
You
is.
feeling okay?
I hope you're feeling better now.
It's good to hear you, Jason. How are you?
Oh, well, you know, I've got a hole in my stomach.
Okay.
and
Not so much
it's
like
knife in
John
my leg,
anymore.
But John gave me something to take the edge off. So, I might feel even better than either of you.
Yeah, don't overdo it.
Till you get to St. Gabriel's.
I will. But, before that, I needed to call you. I'm guessing the Whistling Man is still out there?
Yes, yes it does.
Yep. As far as we know, anyway.
Well, I was worried you'd say that. God damn it.
Actually, I'm glad you called. I wanted to talk to you about what happened earlier.
Go for it.
We spoke to Roller
Right.
Ricky not long after you were attacked.
You spoke to Ricky? Is he alright?
He is now. I mean, he was attacked earlier, but this call came after.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry, but there's a call on the other line. I just need to make sure we don't have another situation brewing. You fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
Sure, Peggy. Sorry, Jason. Where
Oh
was
boy.
I? Yep. Ricky's fine. You don't need to worry about him.
That's a relief.
He told us about George.
Sounds like everything's finally coming out now. It's been tough to hold it all in.
Sounds like you've been holding back about something awful, Jason.
What happened that night?
Part of the reason my best friend is dead, Forrest. And the few who knew about it said if I ever said anything, I'd find myself in jail. For a long time. It was hell.
Interesting.
Then the town just moved on. Like it never existed.
Who did it? What happened? Yeah.
What happened that night?
I went along.
What happened and who did it?
Some of the guys on the football team had an idea for a way we could haze the newcomers. We decided to plan a party in the woods and have the Whistling Man crash it. It was stupid. We each had a role. I was the stabbed friend. At the party that night, I left the group for a second. Met our Whistling Man. Pretended to get stabbed in front of everyone. Started an almighty panic. Those screams. That was the last time I saw or heard George alive.
How
The
did George die, Jason?
I don't know. I was...
school party, high school
When
party,
I heard her scream.
prank gone
You
wrong.
mentioned a girl named Bean. Is that who you mean?
Bean. Oh, yeah. I guess George did call her that. Yeah. He called her Bean. I heard her again tonight, Forrest.
Yeah,
Her name was...
What?
it's
What
Dawn.
happened? Are we still on air?
No, we're not. Seems like the power is on.
How do we get it back on?
We can use the emergency.
An emergency broadcast?
Emergency, nuclear war, alien attack, broadcasting a serial killer's location to the cops so we can end this nightmare.
Fair point.
It's in the storage area, in the far back corner, up on the wall. You might have spotted it earlier when you were digging around for all those tapes.
Oh.
Big red button. Just press that. I'll see you when you're back.
Probably the thing that we saw earlier. The instructions that we didn't need to do anything with. Watching. No one's hiding. Okay. So much spookier without the lights. Make sure no one's hiding in these rooms. I don't know where the whistling man's gonna be. Come on in! No? Okay. That maybe, I would be able to trick him, scare him. Water, hearing the water in the pipes from so far away is creepy.
Far back corner. Why is this station so big?
I mean, it's not really big. It has 2 floors and a basement. I mean, that's not very big. And even from the
That must be it.
inside, this overall diameter, square footage is small as well. Not even that big.
Boom! We've got power.
Yep. Knew it was gonna happen.
The whistling man. I need to warn Peggy.
Yeah, we do. Peggy! Start shouting at the top of our lungs. Peggy! Where are you, Peggy? The whistling man's here. Don't make any noise so he can't find you. You know? Those are the kind of things you should be doing to warn people of somebody lurking and creeping around. I don't know if I actually have to be careful or not. Oh, it doesn't seem to actually be here. I think we're okay. It's creeping around. Must be upstairs. Peggy, I'm coming. I won't let him hurt you. Oh. That the back door slamming? That was loud. Nothing at the door. No, can't do anything with that. Nothing. Alright. Oh, Peggy's door is open.
Oh no.
Oh, my door's locked. Uh-oh. Peggy's not in
That's
there.
not opening. Peggy, where'd you go?
Hey. Oh.
What the?
Oh boy.
This can't be happening.
Where's Peggy? Was I right? Was it Peggy the whole time? Oh shit.
A call.
Happy birthday, sis. Happy birthday,
Did I
Peg.
press the Peggy button?
how you're
Does she want me to hit it on my
how
own?
you're great and A love M. Who's M? That wouldn't be Georgian unless M is Bean. That was. What do you want?
Good to talk to you again, Forrest. You know, I've really enjoyed our chats tonight.
I guess we've had some moments. My favorite was when Ricky ran you out of the rink.
Ha! You sure did.
That's my favorite too.
Where's Peggy?
Have some patience, Forrest. It's almost the end of the night. Almost.
I don't
the end
have
of the show.
patience.
But it's not over just yet. Got a little time still.
What do you mean?
So let's make the most of it.
What do you
What do
mean?
you mean? Make the most of it how?
Well, I thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest.
What's that noise?
The one who started it all. Let me take that out of your mouth and...
You crazy bitch!
Teddy.
Let me go!
Welcome to the air, Mr. Teddy Gallows Jr.
Wait,
It's all gonna come out tonight, Teddy. Your daddy and his money saved you 20 years ago. But even if you crawled out of his coffin with all the money in the world...
Oh, Teddy was in on the
where
prank.
the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if you're here with me?
Because I'm not there with you, Forrest. I'm here with Teddy. And if he says
Okay.
yes, well,
So it is two
you guys will
people.
get it.
But you're here, then who's there?
Wait, then who am I looking at?
Forrest Nash, let me introduce you and all of Gallows Creek to my boy, Henry Barrow.
Oh, a son?
Your son? You mean you... Wait, that he...
Yes, Forrest. He and I had a son.
Oh, was she pregnant that night?
Of course. That explains how you were always able to get
Interesting.
around town so
Wait, then
well.
where's Peggy?
And that's how you escaped the secret archives in the newspaper office.
Don't think I've forgotten about that, Forrest. Locking my sweet boy away like an animal.
And Murphy, he was right, wasn't he? He did fight a man.
He did. I taught my boy to never run away from a fight.
Hang on. Did you say Barrow? Then are you?
Let me just get this mask off. Damn uncomfortable thing. No wonder Mooney went crazy wearing this. There we go.
Mooney.
Marie Campbell? George's old girl. Oh. Well, it sure has been years since I last saw him. Oh, God.
He still has that, like, fake way about his talking. He can't stop being a politician. Not done, huh? Quiet, Teddy. Where's this going?
I'll be quiet
Oh.
if I were you, Teddy.
But
I'd listen to Forrest. Everyone's gonna know now what Teddy did. He killed George that night. This night. 20 years ago.
listen to me. You. Ah!
You're gonna talk when I talk to you. And not a moment before. Meanwhile, Forrest, I'm gonna give you the chance to talk. You're gonna help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
I'll do it. Why should I? I won't do it. I'll do it.
Marie, I'll do it.
I'll cooperate.
Then let's talk about the night George was murdered.
Murdered? Listen,
Damn.
I said you speak when you're spoken to.
I mean, Teddy does not learn a lesson,
Done some
does
good
he?
work tonight in piecing together what happened to George 20 years ago. And that's why I want you to interview us.
I can do that.
All right, I can do that.
Thank you.
I gotta
I want you to
stall
help
by
me
time.
Tell the story, Forrest. Do a good job. And hell, you might be the only one to leave here alive.
I need to drag this out.
Yep.
If I can buy Leslie time to get back to Gallows Creek.
We also
and
need to find where
if I can
Marie
find out
is.
where Marie is,
Yeah.
then this can end. Teddy, we'll start with you. Just talk me through what happened that night. How did it start?
How would I know? It was 20 years ago.
Hey, Marie, be honest, Teddy. Do you want to die? Be honest, Teddy.
Be honest with me, or we're both going to die.
Honest? Forrest, I'm trapped here with a psycho. What the hell? God.
What'd you expect?
Okay. Our first team party was coming up. And when I saw the date it was scheduled for, I had an idea for a way we could prank the new guys.
Whistling Man night, right? The night Mooney vanished. Tell me why that night, the night
It was
Mooney
the night
vanished.
Mooney, the original Whistling Man, vanished. Isn't that right?
That's right. And hell, it seemed too perfect to pass up. I was just surprised no one had ever thought to do it before.
Wait. You mean this was the first Whistling night?
Keep talking, Teddy.
We went up near Whistling Point. God, who was there? Me, Jason, and George, of course.
Oh, Lord, Teddy.
George didn't come alone. He brought Marie.
And Roller Ricky, he was there too, wasn't he?
Yes, Ricky was there too. Runner Ricky, our wide receiver. I helped him off the bottle, you know. Because I'm a decent man.
Is that so?
Yes.
You're a politician. You're definitely not.
He came apart one day. Some people do. He had some issues. Wasn't stable. I didn't want him to hurt his chances in life. So I helped him keep himself together.
We don't need this story. Get back to the
You were
actual
afraid
story.
You would talk about that night, weren't you?
Keep talking.
About midway through the night, we put the prank into action.
Looked up at the trees and saw Jason there, bloody, like he'd just been stabbed. And the Whistling Man, screaming. George and I and Ricky, we got left behind. But Ricky was in on it too. I know he was. He and Teddy were as close as anybody. Teddy must have told him the plan.
No, Ricky didn't know. Did you ask Ricky? Did so he deserved to die? Oh, and so he deserved to die. No. No, Ricky didn't know.
Marie, you're wrong. Ricky didn't know.
What?
Did you miss that part of the broadcast? I spoke to him earlier. He had no idea what was happening. He said he was as terrified as anybody. Isn't that right, Teddy? You didn't tell him, did you?
Ricky never could keep his mouth shut. If we told him, he would have given everything away.
But he, well, doesn't matter. He didn't
Yeah,
open his mouth.
we saved
Tell
him.
nobody about it afterwards. He's still guilty.
It was just a stupid prank.
Go to hell. Hit him, Marie. I mean, yeah, he deserves to be hit for that.
Oh, God. Damn it.
Somebody died. You can't go and say it's just a prank.
His best friend was dead.
And so tonight you stabbed him for real?
It's the role he wanted to play.
Jason's still alive, Marie. He was with a friend. We talked her through how to stop the bleeding and got him professional help just in time.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, shame he didn't have the good sense to die earlier. He's gonna regret that. Enough about him. Me and George took off running, but somehow we got separated in the woods. I ended up near the bottom of Whistling Point, and when I noticed George wasn't with me, I panicked. And then, I don't know how he snuck up on me, but the Whistling Man grabs me. I scream, and he starts laughing, telling me it's just a joke.
I'm here.
Ooh. Who was it? What happened next? How did you feel? Who was it?
Who was it, Marie? Who was the Whistling Man?
I suddenly recognized it was Chuck. Chuck Brody was the Whistling Man, laughing away. But then he stops, and he's looking up at the top of Whistling Point.
What was he looking at? Teddy. What happened next?
I don't think I did good for stalling for times.
It was just
Teddy?
George fell off Whistling Point.
Where were you? How do you know? Why'd he fall? Where were you?
Where were you when it happened?
You pushed him. You were up there. You were dressed as the Whistling Man too, and
I didn't push him, God damn it! I just chased him up there and he kept backing up. When I saw he was about to go over, I reached out. That's what you saw.
you liar.
It's not my fault. He didn't know it was a joke. If he'd had any brains, he would have realized.
Oh, Teddy.
You bitch. No one's going to believe this. After all you did.
Teddy, Teddy, Teddy. Then why the cover up? Even if you didn't push him. I mean, yeah, why cover it up?
Why the cover up?
My future was at stake, Nash. You know what it's like. People like us are bred for bigger things.
You're gonna try to tie me into this to make him feel better?
And then governor. And then, who knows? What happened that night was tragic. It should never have happened. But it was a mistake. It was just a stupid joke gone wrong.
I mean, that
So
is
my
true.
father sent Clive out to clean it up. Why should a blip ruin my future?
George was not a blip. Yeah, you done fucked up. He wasn't a blip. That's evil. He wasn't a
It
blip.
wasn't a blip, Marie.
His father covered it up from there. I searched for George's body all night, but
Sandra found him the next morning while out jazz running.
she found him in the river, but she lied about that to protect Teddy.
She said something about her rent going up, unless she... Teddy, did your father own Sandra Sharp's dance studio?
It's Gallows Creek, not Sharp Creek.
Answer the question. Is that a yes? Hit him again. Answer the
I'd
question.
answer the question if I were you, Teddy.
Right?
Yes. Okay. We own most of the town.
That's it then. Your father was going to run her out of business, unless she lied and said she found him in the reservoir instead of the river.
What my father did in his business dealings is nothing to do with me.
Oh, but it did.
That's why you killed Sheriff Matthews too, isn't it, Maria? Not just to get him out of the way, but...
Everyone was in on it, Forrest. Even the coroner wrote a fake report. Said George was drinking. That he just got himself into trouble. And
I saw. I'm sorry. For all it's worth, Virginia didn't have much of a choice. She had a sick sister whose treatments she couldn't afford. She played along with the gallows to save her sister's life. And her own.
even still, she should have told the truth. I did my part. I tried everything I could think of. I even went to the newspaper, but no. That coward killed the story. We'll take care of Maurice Russell later.
You've been through hell. This has to stop. Then will the killing end? Never. It never ends. Just find some other reason.
You've been through hell, Marie. I'm sorry.
You've got no idea. Never should have started. You shouldn't have pushed my George
Well, they first
He
met.
shot the winning throw.
Wait a sec.
School gym, the football field, roller rink, football
You're
field.
at the football field.
Why are you getting closer to me?
Christ! Forrest, you idiot! We're in the gym at Gallows Creek High!
I told you not to do that.
Wait!
He's dead too now, isn't he?
He is.
What's up?
Anyway, I think that about wraps up the interview with Teddy. So,
Marie? Where?
Peggy? Wait, what?
Peggy!
Teddy?
Peggy, it's been so long since I've seen your face. I worried you wouldn't come. And here I was, thinking you'd forgot me.
I'd never forget my own sister.
Oh shit. And what's her sister?
Peggy, what's happening? Why are you even there?
Wanna explain, Peggy?
Earlier, while you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. You remember?
Yeah.
Well, it was from Dawn. She said that my sister Marie was there that night George died, and that I should come to the gym for a reunion.
And when you walked in, you found out.
That my sister is...
Aw, damn.
Good to see you too, Peggy.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my sister.
She didn't
Knew
know
if I told
Dawn
you,
was
you'd try to
her.
Stop me or come with me when we need you on the radio. And I just...
Should have said, I'm sorry.
This has to be a lot for you.
I just... What happened to you, Marie?
Maybe Peggy can stall for enough time
One
to...
day.
Disappeared. I was thrown out, Peggy. I begged Mom and Dad to do something about what happened that night, but did they care? No. They told me to stay quiet. They only cared when they learned I'd been with George. And
Marie, I'm so sorry. I never knew.
it's not your fault. Really, it's Mom and Dad I should be seeing right now. But since they're dead and gone, well,
She had to move on
I'll have
to
to
somebody
settle
else.
for the next best thing.
You mean Peggy don't... Is that why you attacked Eugene?
Wait. Is that why you went after that kid in the maze? Eugene Stein? Because his parents?
That's right. Eugene's parents were there that night too. They got themselves killed in a bus accident. And since only their child was left,
Marie, please.
Mom and Dad are
Killed
gone.
that poor kid for what the parents did. His parents did. That's kind of messed up, man.
Just like the rest. You forgot.
Marie, Peggy never forgot about you.
No, she's got the card.
Mouth shut.
I can prove it.
From you.
Yep.
She kept it here on her desk.
What card?
The card you made me for my 8th birthday.
What does it say then?
Do I have to do it?
Birthday, Peg. Now you're great.
No.
And 8. Love M.
Okay, cool.
Well,
Hey!
No!
Okay.
Get out of there!
Oh.
Peggy!
We have one wounded, one dead, and we're in pursuit of the suspect.
Henderson police! Freeze!
Forrest!
Leslie, how's Peggy?
She's been cut pretty bad, but we're here now.
I'll be okay. God, Marie.
Dang it.
Hey, Zara! I need you to look after Peggy. She needs help.
We saved Peggy. She survived Whistling Man. Which means she could have died. Oh shit.
She bolted right as we got here. The police are right on her heels. It won't be long now. It's over, Forrest.
We did it. Woo woo.
Well, folks, it was a long night, but we made it through together. I'm gonna
Now
head
we'll
out
just-
to check on Peggy.
Look off into the orange sky.
Forrest Nash.
Oh, good night and good morning. Let's make tomorrow better. It's been a scream.
And it's been a scream.
That it has. Oh my lord. Forrest Nash survived the Whistling Man. Oh, could we have that? Oh, I guess that makes sense. Like, why else would Henry be there if we weren't meant to die? Credits! We did it! Oh my god, that's loud though. Whew. These... Hot Dave died. Teddy Gallows Jr. died. Tammy, Cynthia, Scott, Jennifer. Oh.
One suspect is in custody. Trail the other suspect into the nearby woods.
Oh. Still chasing Maria, I'm guessing. Those are all the people and actually get a face to everybody. Will Ricky? Yeah, that's kind of what I expected. Yeah, these are all the different people that you save and can potentially kill. Hey, there's Peggy! Now we see what Peggy looks like after all this time. And us. Yeah, I mean, I see that. Sounds right. Interesting. That's a very fun game. I really enjoyed this. Nice little relaxing stroll. Can we sweep? No. It won't let me. Is there like things we can do in here? Or is this just like a place to look at the people? Sure, why not? There we go. I'm waiting to see if anything else comes up on the TV. Monty's Pizza! Goddamn Monty. Always looking... Oh. Oh, she's gonna jump off Whistling Point. She's gonna jump to a death. Anything else? Nope. Oh, I thought it was gonna continue on. Oh, there we go. Oh, she's gonna go ahead and let herself get hurt. You can count on that. Oh, is there anything in the drawers? No, box is in the way. Of course she jumped. You really surprised? Ooh. Did she survive? Are we gonna get a killer frequency 2? Or is it gonna be Killer Podcast? The sequel, where it takes place 20 years later and it's podcast instead of radio? It doesn't look like there's... Oh, open the door to skip the epilogue and credits. No. If there's more, I don't want to skip it. Yes. Really enjoyed the game. A lot of fun. Graphics were great. Definitely had that 80s, 90s nostalgia. I know there are multiple endings, but multiple ways things can go. I don't know if that changes like who the killers are or not. But it's a pretty dope, like what, 7-8 hour game, something like that. Because, it has like different people you can survive and die. That replayability to it, which is always a nice little thing, especially for shorter games, because otherwise it's 8 hours, done, move on to the next, but just get you back. Yeah, so that was Killer Frequency. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you for the next video. Peace.